Fresh out the box! Fresh out the box! Fresh out the box! Fresh out the box.
Hey there, everybody! Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays Nuovarden from Adventure Slaying Productions. I am the board game guru, game master extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box. It's your favorite tabletop role-playing stream on the entire planet. I'll be reprising my role as Bundo the Blind. I'm an Ixie. That means I'm a creature of the void and the and mystery. As you do with that what you will.
I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbidian, variety video game and tabletop role-playing game Twitch streamer, and I am going to reprise my role as Al Nakasta, the Selku Manifester. Selku are these sort of spider-like purveyors of ancient knowledge and lore.
When you walk away, you won't hear me say. You remember that song? I do. And so does Pelea Halfheart, the Asgard singer and tattoo artist. She's a hot goth kind of dove feather covered person with all these like magical black tattoos. And Pelea is being played by Keon. I do music, and yep.
And I'm Ty Thalanos, a Twitch streamer, VTuber, and just general gamer here, playing as Jolin, a Starnum, normally kind of non-body plasma, but actually fitting into a Rage Leaf, a large chinchilla, super cute and cuddly chinchilla out in the field.
Hell yes. Was that Kingdom Hearts again? What you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I rediscovered that song, and I've been an emotional wreck.
Okay. Well, be careful. Disney sues, so...
Well, it's your channel, so you're the one that's in trouble.
I hope they're freaking watching.
That'd be crazy.
I hope they sue us. That would put us on the map.
It would put us on the map. It would put
New
us
strategy.
On the map. Yeah, sure. Get sued by Disney.
Yeah, dude. Any press is good press.
That might be public domain at this point. I don't know. But yeah. So
90 years.
playing Nuovarden. Where we last left off. So last session was our first session. We did introductions. You guys met in a town outside a vast and endless ancient forest that's as old as the world itself. Traveling through on an investigation to find out what's wrong with the land and why the Lennies are sick. You travel deeper into the forest. Mostly you explored, you got deeper in, and you battled with some memory thieving mushrooms, which were actually pretty good fight, which I hope that you guys enjoyed. But yeah, so that's where we left off. You guys looted the mushrooms. You were standing upon these massive mounds of dirt that are covering these gigantic roots. We're gonna have you guys. I'm just gonna have you guys heading on your way further. I believe you're heading towards a body of water, which was your goal originally. But yeah, we're just gonna have you traveling at the beginning of our episode here. Is anyone doing anything of note? You guys talking? You guys have anything to say before I start doing Game Master stuff to your faces?
Are we like rested up?
Yeah, you guys, well, no, you guys haven't rested, so I guess you would have to
Did we not describe? Oh, was that before we went to the combat? That we...
Yeah, you guys only slept, like, in the beginning of the game before you actually did anything. So yeah, you guys haven't rested. You're still injured. You're still lacking primacy. You could rest, but it's still only kind of like midday. You can't continue.
We kind of want to get to the. We kind of want to get to the water source as soon as we can, so it'll be safe for us to be wandering around. As we're traveling, I will try to scavenge. I'll try to point out things we can scavenge along the way, something that looks edible that we could either eat now or we could eat later once we get to our place of repose.
Alrighty, go ahead and make
I
a
believe that's lore.
lore will work.
Yeah. Lore action.
Which, since you have lore, you can use primacy to manipulate this roll.
Oh, I know what I forgot to look for. My actual physical dice, which are buried somewhere. Oh well, I'll get my roller again. It's fine.
I'm glad you're so prepared.
Well, I'm used to using a certain BTT for this part.
You know, they didn't have that.
Yeah, this will work. 2d4. Thanks. That didn't help me. It does tell me they're nice. Cool. 2 and 2. That's not great. That's not terrible. That's unfortunate. I don't want us to go without food. Can you spend primacy more than once to up a die? Is that a thing, or do you have to re-roll if you want to move it more than one?
So when you're spending the primacy to manipulate dice, you can't do any of the options more than once. You have to choose an option. So if you want to, you can either you can up one dice, you can re-roll a dice completely. You can spend 2 primacy, to re-roll 1, or you can spend 4 to re-roll both. Those are your 3 things you can do. But also, rolling 2 2s, that is a failure with a recovery option.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I will... I will go with invoking a support on myself.
Okay. Which one would you like to invoke?
The status of your mom. No, the support of...
I fucking got her.
I'm going to say...
I'm actually going to look into what these do a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I was doing too. I was like, they all look cool, but on the face of them, but which one?
On the whole?
What are we doing here, guys?
On the whole, they look cool.
What are we doing? What are we doing here, guys?
On the whole, they look.
I'm
cool.
gonna go with obscured. So even though I'm searching around and stuff, I may not be finding a lot, but I am seeing spots where I can make it harder to be spotted. So kind of moving near trees or near rocks, things like that. So I'm not as easy to spot as we're making our way through the wasteland. Because it's probably a lot of like ducking down, looking for stuff.
Okay.
And it's like, well, it's not there, but on the plus side, I'm accidentally obscured.
Yeah, you're stealthy. That does actually do something to what I was gonna do. Well, in that case, as you're searching through, you're trying to gather herbs or food or just try to find some stuff. This whole area is lush with a variety of all kinds of useful and edible plants and fruits and stuff. You're not having any success finding them, but you're getting deep into the foliage. You're harder to see, and while you're obscured, you notice you put your hand on a tree, and you'll see like very close. You'll see a snake wrapped around a branch. A pretty big snake. It's not like huge. It looks more or less like a regular snake from our world. Like it's not crazy looking or anything. It's about maybe like a foot long. Probably about as thick as an arm. It's not crazy huge or anything, but it could probably hurt you.
Does it look like something that could possibly be used for meat? Like it's a snake that one could eat its meat of, and not get poisoned. More my concern, or envenomed.
Hmm.
Poisoned. I'm right.
Funny enough, it does say what you can get from it. I just don't know if you can eat that. And there is a section of this. They really they really went all out on the like the crafting and stuff. Let's see.
Makes sense for first stage because we're talking early tool, early settlement, tech and culture groups.
Yeah. Flesh.
You can't pop by Walmart.
Meat. All right, I found the area. Yeah, so it's all in the crafting section is where it like breaks down materials and stuff. There is a whole extensive crafting chapter. If you guys didn't know, if you guys are interested in making stuff, there is. Oh, yep.
What page is that?
93 and forward.
Nice.
93. Yes, there is. Yeah, you could probably eat this thing. But it's not helpless. But you are obscured. So.
I will quietly make my way over to Jalen. I believe I found us some food in the form of a snake under that rock over there. It's not a lot of meat, but it's better than no meat.
Again, this large kind of chinchilla-esque creature, 3 foot in size, will kind of look up at Anacostia, and its mouth kind of opens like it's talking, though the voice that you hear in your head does not match. To that creature, I am probably a normal food source in my current form.
But you are, in fact, not.
You are right about that. Jalen will kind of trundle over and attempt to kind of strike at its mind to immobilize it, stun it, kill it, possibly.
Okay, you want to try and attempt a mental attack on this snake?
Yes, from a safe distance.
Go ahead.
3 and a 2. I'll spend a primacy to make it a 4 and a 2. So
Nice.
it'd be a success.
That is a success. That is a hit. That is you rolling damage.
For 2 points of damage.
Wha-bam! You'll hear it let out a hiss. It'll sort of like come up off the branch, standing up, and then falling dead out of the tree.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Do enjoy.
I'll
You
go.
are able to harvest a flesh from this thing.
Darling, can I keep this skin for some boots?
Certainly, I hate wasting any part of an animal, a creature.
Nice. So were you able to, was that a specific lore thing that you were able to like give yourself a status effect, or is that just a thing we can try and do?
No, that's
If you get a recovery option.
yeah, recovery option.
Oh, that was recovery option because they were looking around. Got
Yeah,
it.
so if you look at the bottom of your character sheet, recovery options, you can recover 1
Right,
injury, primacy, or armor factor, invoke a support on self, which is what she did, or
It's
remove
really
an
tight.
impediment. Yeah.
That's really good,
Yeah.
actually.
There's lots of things
Okay.
you can do. It's very varied. You'll get used to it. But yeah, that snake was supposed to attack you while you failed your gather check, but since you hid, I was like, well, shit, I don't think the snake's gonna
There you go.
see you. So that was convenient for you. I don't know if you knew what I was doing or what, but that was fun. Congratulations. I don't know, I just wanted to. I feel like small like creatures don't get their day in the sun too often. Okay.
I've been saying for so long.
Well, do you stop or do you continue on your way?
Might as well carry on. Like I'm gonna pack it a little bit into my satchel because it'll be dried and cured. Not cured, but like cooked for later, and we can split it up on the four of us.
Nice.
Sounds like a plan.
I do want to kind of mosey on up to Bundo the Blind and be like, so what do you make of this? You from the shadows, what do you think of this demonic fungal infection?
I'm so glad you asked. I've been pondering this all day, and I think we could go elsewhere, to another plane of existence. Close the door forever on this place and leave them to their woes. What do you guys think?
In time, but I am quite curious as to the cause of this and what reformed the change. Knowledge is born from understanding. And I cannot understand what I have not observed.
And many more things there are to understand through the astral realms and through the gates. Infinite universes, infinite possibilities. None as limiting as this garden.
Ellen, can I ask you, what's the longest you've spent in one place?
Me?
Yeah.
You said the wrong
Oh.
You
name.
could travel through all these planes. What's the longest you stayed in one?
I think you called him Jolin.
I didn't say his name. I said Darling. Sorry.
Oh,
Yep.
sound like you said Jolin.
Sorry.
I
I
believe
decided she says that a lot.
the more I think about it, it seems like memories, dreams, nightmares of all the places I've been. If I focus on them, it's almost as if I've been there already. But I'm told this is my first time in the garden. I was just summoned here by my people.
Is something going on, or they just missed you?
The way our people procreate is not the way the rest of you procreate. You see, we are
Wait, were
thought.
you booty called? Were you booty called through time space?
We're thought into existence, yes. So something about the clan made me this way. Perhaps they needed eyes on the outside.
That's fascinating. Thank you.
Maybe eyes on the inside. I suppose
You
it
have
depends
eyes-
on how we view this place.
I guess you have a different perspective because most of us have only ever known this place. Well, I guess Jolin probably also has seen some stuff. But yeah, it's a different perspective. This is all that I know. But I don't know. But I still want to find out what's happening here.
Shall tag along, and whenever the three of you get bored of this place, perhaps we'll travel the realms together.
Okay.
Or if this place is doomed,
It is doomed.
Can I do some kind of something to turn the snake skin into a really cool blindfold for Bundo? Or does that just happen?
I mean, I'm tempted to just say yeah, but I mean, technically, that's not how things work. But
I mean,
Maybe.
song is creation magic.
you want to try to sing it into
Maybe-
existence?
Sure.
So that's a manifestation.
Cool. Awesome. Great. Here we go. You take a snake skin and you turn it into a blindfold. I got a 4 and a 2, which I believe is a high
So-
success.
Some birds come down and like Cinderella, and they start sewing this blindfold.
hell yeah.
You don't have to wear it, but just like if you get sick of that one, okay. Thank you. Goodbye.
I immediately put it on. Also, just for visual update, I'm wearing a big Japanese sun hat. And now also the snake skin blindfold, which I like to imagine. Did anyone give the snake a color? Did I miss the color?
And what are you going to say?
I mean,
I was gonna say it's white, like
It's white.
100%.
Yes, same, dude. It's
Yeah,
definitely
100% white snake skin. Yeah.
Yes.
fuck yeah, white snake.
Yeah, I've got a real kung fu panda vibe about me. Kung Fu Fanda. Hell yeah, dude. I'm changing my name to Kung Fu Fanda.
Oh no.
Now, aesthetically, there's a real Kung Fu Panda situation going on here.
Yeah, this whole game has a lot of furry undertones, which I find amusing.
Nothing wrong with that, bro. It's based on Ty's deepest, darkest desires, I think,
Yeah.
that he said.
Because, let's see, chinchilla, feathery babe, and then spider person. And it's
Yeah,
like-
you're right.
and then they have the Lanplac, which are like sort of animalistic
Yeah.
shapeshifters. And then they have the Kusits that are like cat people. Yeah, it's a lot of furry stuff going on.
I didn't even think about that. Because, yeah, in any other game, what I am would just be an elf. But they were like, nah, this one's got fur.
Come to think of it, when we
Alright.
played Fantasy Age, Aaron was from a village of animal thief.
Yeah, they were like a cow person.
Hey, man, they
goat.
like what they like.
Goat.
Go.
Goat person.
Hey, I can't throw stones.
You are the one who has talked about furries exclusively since we started this campaign.
Yeah, you are a well-documented, no longer a closet furry.
I'm furry light, okay? Oh. Ooh,
Okay.
Who's
Speak of the devil. What does that do
who's
for you?
that? Rare.
That's another one.
Aw, kitty cats. All right, so yeah,
Okay.
you make this blindfold. It does come into being. It is a white snake skin. It is a cool blindfold. So now you look styling. That's pretty tight. It doesn't let you see or anything though. You're still blind. Okay, so you'll continue on your way. You travel.
I'm actually not blind.
Okay, I didn't think you were, so it's all good.
No, it's a cultural thing that the Ixi do. Whenever they're out of their Ixa circle, they have to put on a blindfold because they apparently can no longer see the way of the Ixa. So it's like a way for me to show that I'm not one of them. Also, I can just take it off and pretend to be one of them. It says that in the rules. It says sometimes they do that. We do that to like sneak by or to get into enclaves and stuff. There you
mean,
go.
that's
so
fair.
I wear it. Yeah, I guess I don't have to see is what we're learning here. I guess I perceive, this race probably perceives without sight.
Yeah. I mean, I figured your blindness was like a metaphor. Okay. Well, you guys continue on your way. You're traveling through the forest. It's, it's still, the weather hasn't changed or anything. It's still a relatively, moderately temperature day. Nothing crazy. It's a comfortable trek. Nothing about the weather or the terrain is overly difficult. It's just kind of hilly because of all the roots. But your way does, after about an hour and a half after the snake incident, so you're getting towards the end of your travel day, the foliage begins to thicken a lot, and traveling becomes much more difficult. Would you like to press on, or would you like to take your rest early?
I think we should keep moving. Go until while we have daylight still.
I'm gonna try to reach out through a sort of lore manifestation to get a feel for the plant life ahead and to see if there's a critical path that we can. It may not be like a path like an animal path, but like the thinner part of the thicket, the bit we could probably push our way through instead of just going through the meat of the plant life,
I'll allow it.
so to speak.
That's a good manifestation. You're using your lore ability to manifest pathfinding. That's cool.
Oh, I know what I used last time. I was trying to remember what dice roller I used that I liked that made sense. I remember it is now.
The one that rolls all fours.
No.
Onlyfours.com. Just a bunch of really ugly
Get
people.
the fuck out of here.
Just a bunch of really ugly people.
Only fourth.
It's OnlyFans for uggos. Fun.
3 and 4.
3, 4. So that's a success. So yeah, you'll send your consciousness through the brush. You'll touch one of the vines, and you'll get a sense of its entire structure. The first thing you'll notice when you do this is that these plants, their thickness is sudden. You could tell from just the structure of them that this is a sudden growth. It didn't happen gradually. This is not a natural phenomenon. But you are able to find a less dense section. But there is a strange energy about that you can't get a sense for using this ability. But you can find a way ahead that doesn't slow your way as much, so you can make better headway. Really,
I do.
You can continue without having to like machete your way through, but it's still slow going.
I have sensed a path ahead that we can follow that doesn't involve circumnavigating the thicket. However, I do have this hunch that there's something more to these plants. This plant life is not the gradual growth of brush. It is almost, I would presume, some sort of mystery that's beyond my knowledge of a plant that is either manifested into existence or some sort of strange, unique plant life that can grow this rapidly compared to your normal trees and flowers.
I tell you, if it can be manifested into existence, it can certainly be manifested out of existence.
Find it strange that we even have a bit of thicket and manifestation if the fear from the Lenny is that the forest might be dying.
Perhaps not dying at all, but new life, different life.
I'll be very carefully padding. I mean, I'm very slender, so I'm very carefully padding my way through the path and probably reaching my hands every so often going this way, that way.
If we find our way to the center, perhaps we can ask the conjurer to unconjure this.
Bundo, sorry to interrogate you so, but could it be that this new plant growth is from another plane, such as yourself?
Certainly.
Like a kind of parasite, interdimensional
Yes.
parasite.
In fact, now that I have seen those mind-stealing mushrooms, those memory-hoarding mushrooms, I could summon them myself. So, it's very possible that someone like me, or with abilities similar to mine, could summon in anything from any realm, yes? However unlikely it may be, the possibility remote is there. After all, this realm was only the Lanplac until the Starnum summoned themselves here, and well, the rest of us fell in place. Lots of things aren't from here.
Perhaps. I wonder.
No, please go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I wonder what. I have this sense there's an energy about them that I don't quite understand. Plant life grows, seeks out light and water. Sometimes meat. I've heard of that. But there's something else that even my knowledge before emergence isn't quite crystallizing.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you were on it when you said mystery. It's more of a mysterious force, so that would be more the domain I'd be looking for here.
Yeah.
Let me roll some mystery to see if I know what's going on with all this.
Yeah,
it
you're more
certainly,
that guy.
Yep, certainly can be summoned. 2d4, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I've rolled 2d4, and I rolled a 1 and a 3.
You can use primacy because you have
Pump it up.
have mystery.
Yeah, I'll
And so
use
you can make it a 4?
I'll use 1 primacy. That takes me down to 3 primacy.
Absolutely. So you piggyback off of what your companion here has done to sense the energies that are causing this growth of these plants. It is emanating from somewhere deeper in the forest, but it's not that far away. You think you could probably get there sometime.
I have a good question I'd like to ask also.
Okay.
Along Keon's line of thinking, were these summoned by a summoner?
So you're
Do
not.
these appear to be summoning magic? Because some mystery
Yeah.
is, I mean, it's not all summoning magic, right? It's just, but if it's mystery summoning magic, it might have a familiar stank to it.
Yeah. So it's not summoning magic. It doesn't feel like it was conjured by somebody. You feel a magical energy emanating from somewhere that's causing this, and it doesn't feel like someone's actively doing it.
Side effect.
Yeah, some sort of side effect from something going on deeper within. It's only like half a day with the thicket away, so it's not too far.
I can
But
detect
it's
the source of
imbuing-
this magic is.
Sorry,
ahead.
it's imbuing the plants with some sort of malevolence. Like they're not moving or anything
Only-
as of right now, but they it's not. It doesn't feel good. It feels like a darker energy.
Have we seen any like animal life that's been tainted by this, or it's only been plants?
It's only this specific growth of plants. It's not the trees here. Like the trees seem fine. There is. It's more of the underbrush that's sort of taking over the area between the trees, and it all seems to be emanating from deeper within.
I
You haven't seen any
detect
animals
something
affected.
within a day, half a day's travel, we will be at the source. Perhaps it is better to rest now, or else we should arrive in the middle of the night at our destination. This thing, whatever it is not conjuring these creatures. It is infecting, almost spreading, empowering this thicket.
Do we know if we'd be safe to rest near this grove?
We would be without water, which I would not advise us being without.
Oh, excuse me. Someone has a second water skin.
Each personage requires at least a water skin. You would have a spare water skin, and the rest of us would be dry. You'd be good for tomorrow.
The problem being, oh, right, you guys. Right, my bad.
Yes.
You need a whole water skin a day. Is that how it goes?
I've also brought a water skin.
So you two are fine. But
Yep.
unless, of course, Jalen, you now tell me that you secretly have a water pouch in that body of yours.
Well, actually, no. No, I do not.
Okay, I
You'll be
was going
correct
to.
as such.
However, if the Starnum's body dies, he has no need of water either. So I fear you are the only one, Selku.
No. I have grown a bit attached to this Bretic. Preferably would not care to just throw it away.
I mean, it
Oh,
would.
Starnum, you of all must know how temporary that shell is.
I mean,
And it's
none
a
of you are
hassle.
gonna die from not having water for a day.
Just saying, it would be
simply,
not much of an
is-
issue for the Starnum.
It is a hassle, though, and a hassle I wouldn't care not to deal with.
Well, can we look? I don't
I can
glamp
always
very often,
summon
but can we find
you.
water?
Yeah, you can try to find water.
Yes. At the lake. It's on the map. We've been walking that direction for 6 hours.
Yeah, there's got to be like a stream or something.
Yes, usually from a lake or a river.
So let's get there.
That's... So we go this
Look,
way.
I'm just along for the ride, guys. I'm just here.
So you want to continue, is what you're saying?
Actually, I will, before we get too far away, I just realized. Could you point out what direction it is from here? We can compare it on the map, and we could probably get there from the lake anyway tomorrow. Is it over like that way, or is it more that way?
Yeah, that's a great question for the game master. Is it towards the lake, past the lake? Is it further from the lake? Is the
closer
lake
than the
out of the
lake.
way? Closer than
Huh?
the lake?
Yeah, it's closer than the lake.
Is it between us
Oh,
and the
okay.
lake?
It's sort of... Yeah, sort of. It's not terribly out of the way. It's like if you travel diagonally. Like it's not out of your way.
What we're trying to figure out is there a place for us to camp near fresh water and then go? That's
Yeah.
really what we're trying to deduce right now.
Well, you're heading towards the lake. It's possible that there's a stream here that's not on your map, but you'd have to go looking for it, I guess.
Interesting.
I mean, this is a pretty
More-
it's a pretty lush forest. I mean, it does have a corruption, but there's definitely water around.
And it's a new place, right? This realm could change from a thought,
Let's-
honestly.
It's true.
Well, if it's more on our way,
Yeah, you guys
What
can
I'll
find
try
the
to
Lenny
do-
and just tickle him till he makes water.
I'll try to look out for elemental natural water along the way, because we don't want to. One, I don't think we want to stay in this thicket too much if we can avoid it. But also, being without water is how we don't get the next day. Two of us will be without water for a whole day, which would be, and not the least of which, a good repose is good for us to recover anyway. At least for me.
I suppose if all things, if we run out of all options, I could open a doorway to a plane of water.
Are you
Okay.
gonna try to do that?
Let's look for natural water first. We can peer into the mysteries of
You don't want
water
you don't
from
want to try
otherwhere.
portal water? Are you
Pure
crazy?
elemental chaos water. It could destroy this realm. It could be a
So-
hurricane of cataclysmic proportions. But water nonetheless.
Let's try my way first. If we're short, then we're short.
Backup plan. Backup plan.
So yeah, I'll try to do some survival to kind of try to find water as we're heading that direction. See if we can find a safe, potable stream or pond, like a smaller one that we can camp by, basically.
Alrighty.
I think I owe you lore again.
Yeah, I think it'd still be lore. I mean, none of you have element, which is more of manipulation, but yeah. I think lore is good.
Wait.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm not navigating. That's what I need lore. That's 2d4, which means I need this, which is roll. 1 in 4, but we learned last time 1 in 4 is not auto fail. It just isn't. I wouldn't want to
that's a
reroll that
success.
4. Yeah, it's
No, yeah, 1 and 4 is a pass. That is a success.
Isn't that a high success?
No,
You need 2 4s.
2 4s. Yeah, so a 1 and a 4. Yeah, that's just a regular success. In order to get any of the better
You
options,
can make it a
it's always doubles.
Right. Yeah.
5 though, right? Isn't that a thing?
I mean, 5s are only necessary in contested rules because they don't do anything otherwise.
find super water.
To find super water. So yeah, you follow this path through the thicket. It does take a little longer than clear cutting, but you're going with the flow of the briar essentially. You'll notice that these overgrown. Yeah, it's very thorny. It's very sharp. It's very aggressive. It almost seems angry, but it doesn't seem to have the ability to actually reach out and grab you. It just seems like it wants to. But with your lore ability, you sort of like gauge the tree growths and just the vegetation. You're like, I feel like the lake's there. The stream should probably be in this direction. You kind of start taking them off the path that you were trekking. But you do come upon a stream. There is a stream there.
So we can set up a fire here, refresh, get our drinks on.
At this point, it is dark.
Yeah, definitely need to get some fire going. Actually, I'll look around. Is there any like loose branch or tree, or because I don't want to pick up these angry brambles for wood or burnable stuff.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely. I mean, yeah. Is there wood in a forest? Yes.
Hey, some forest could be, especially if it's mystical. I'll be like, if it was mystically no wood, I'm like, that's not good.
Yeah, this forest is. I mean, it is mystical, but it's not that kind. It's not like all the trees are like perfect and pristine.
Yeah.
You could definitely survive in here.
Yeah, I'll set up a small fire and I'll start cooking up the snake meat so we have something to eat so people don't have to go through their rations for the day.
Do you have cooking supplies?
I have a branch and a fire.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. I wish I had cooking supplies, but I don't, unfortunately. I have to do it the lazy way.
All right, you guys set up the snake on a stick like people do with the fishes. And yeah, you guys start cooking, you guys start eating, you guys start chilling. And you guys are going to rest for the night. So it's not actually night. I would like to remind people the sky crystal has gone dark. It's going to be dark for about 10 hours, and that's about how long you guys need to rest. The rest didn't start until twilight came to Nuovarden, which happened when the Starnum screwed everything up on accident. They had the best intentions, but hey.
Whoa, come on.
But yeah, so during your repose, which is what this is there anything anyone would like to do, say, or otherwise interact with before we fast forward to morning, unless I attack you in the middle of the night with this monster I just found? It's called the night. It's called the night attacker.
That's very on point for this game.
Leia actually does a 6-hour skincare routine, so she sleeps for about 4 hours, but that's all she needs.
Hell yeah.
But she needs those 6 hours for the skincare routine.
Exactly.
I have a tent and a sleeping mat. Yeah, I think tents sleep too, right?
I guess that is important because there are rules for when you're sleeping if you actually get the full effects.
That's right. There's rules for good rest, I think. There's not necessarily debuffs for bad rest that I know of unless you get a bunch of bad rest.
I have a tent and a sleeping mat.
Let me try to find the repose rules here.
So between the two of us, Keon, we can sleep all four. But we only have sleeping mats for ourselves, right?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, that is the situation.
But, like, really, though, can a little chinchilla guy crawl in the corner of a mattress?
Cuddle up, right.
Like, let's be real.
I also imagine that you have like a glamping kind of tent, and then
100%.
the other two, and both of us have the bedrolls, right, and the other two are just in a real basic like meditation tent.
It says that you guys get the full benefit after the 10th total hour. 8 hours are spent sleeping, 2 hours are spent not sleeping, just kind of doing other stuff. but you get maximum injury scale and primacy.
I think the gear, like tent or the mat, give extra stuff. It's like, because anyone, it sounds like anyone in Nuovarden can go like, find a flat bit of ground, go to sleep. And you kind of have to, because the sky crystal went dark. You must sleep. You don't get to choose. Well, you could probably stay up, but it's like, then you're getting drowsy. You wanna
Someone
lay down.
say temporary hit points. Did I hear you say that?
I think that might be a thing, yeah.
Yes, or sleeping mats. You get 1d2 bonus injury scale after a repose if you have a sleeping mat.
D2.
So I get a little extra.
Roll a D4. 1 and 2 are 1, and 3 and
Yes.
4 are 2.
Correct.
Oh.
I got a 4. So that's plus 2
That's
bonus
plus
health.
2.
Temporary
Yeah.
health.
Yeah, bonus. Yeah, temporary HP, essentially, yeah.
Okay.
I got a 3, so I get +2 temporary as well.
Let's see.
Boop.
2 for me.
Tents do
Ain't
anything
got
cool?
nothing.
Oh, you don't have a sleeping mat?
Nope.
That's okay.
It is.
You're just a cute little guy.
Yeah.
So do the tent. I can't find anything about the tents.
That's probably really good if you
start
started to have rain on us or something like that. That probably
Yeah,
would
they're
suck.
just so it's all kind of in the starting equipment, whereas the weird kind of doesn't pop out. It's in starting equipment and provides total cover against elements and weather. Each tent has room for 2 size factor 4 creatures.
Cool. That works. All right. So, yeah, the gear in this game actually does come into play quite a bit, which I do like. I do like that. A lot of games, it's just not important. Okay.
I like that Ty was here last time to say that the longsword reaches double the range and stuff. So I like that.
He'll be here again this time, too. He's just on another stream right now. They'll raid soon enough.
Yeah, they're streaming Nuovarden right now. That's,
There we go. I found the roll air because it has the log. There we go.
stealing all our views with a better stream.
Oh.
Well, they have a better.
There's no such thing as a better stream, my friend.
They have a better game master.
That's also not true.
I'm here. So.
I'm the best.
That's right. Corbinion's here.
Yeah,
We have
Corbinion's
a great
here.
game master.
The best game master in the world. Y'all sleep.
Fucking one of the absolute meanest game masters in the world.
Hey, I like
Corbinion
playing.
wants
I like
you
playing
to-
her games.
Corbinion wants you to feel
What
the
does
pain as much
Corbinion-
as they feel the pain.
Torture her players.
No, not torture, but finds the rule and how much the rule's supposed to hurt and lets it hurt you that much. Instead of softening the
That's
blows.
just how you do it.
Right, instead of softening the blows or introducing you to a system, it's like, oh, you didn't read the part where spikes do piercing damage and they go straight through your armor? Well, you should have read that part, buddy, because that's a spike.
Yeah, she
Hey,
goes.
lesson learned.
There you go.
She goes in dry.
Correct. True.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
So yeah, you guys sleep. Oh, you have your repose through twilight. The sun crystal reignites after 10 hours. Twilight is over. The light trickles through the trees. Even this deep in the forest, light still reaches you. And you are by the stream. You have access to water. You can continue to follow the stream because it will eventually lead you to the lake. And it also seems to lead you in the same direction that you were going anyways.
Yeah. If we follow the stream, we should get roughly the same direction you were thinking. It's that, I mean, Lake's dead that way or so. Your thing about there-ish, I think.
I'm so glad you remembered. I'm so turned around in this place. Everything looks the same.
This is called railroading, for the record. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, y'all continue on your way.
Stream roading.
Stream roading, yeah. Y'all continue on your way. You follow the stream. It isn't like a raging river or anything. It is kind of wide. It's probably about 25 feet across. And it's somewhat,
Brook.
yeah, it's somewhat deep. Like it's at least waist deep in most parts. Some parts it gets deeper. You would actually have to swim, but it's not a raging river. You don't know if maybe it's being slowed down by something or if it's just not a raging river. But you continue upstream for another about 2 hours. So it's about, for reference, whatever 10 o'clock would be. I don't know. You know what I mean?
And once again, have we seen any animals?
Northwest.
You see animals. Yeah, you see animals.
Northwest.
Are they anything fucked up with the animals?
You hear birds chirping. You'll see little rodent-like creatures stuffing acorns in their mouths. Seems fine.
Oh, reminds me, I had the most wonderful dream, Palia. Because of the song you sang yesterday and the blindfold of snakeskin, I had the most wonderful dream of your music and birds. Oh, it was quite pleasant. I was horribly awoken this morning to return to this godforsaken garden, and not to remain in the place that was my amazing dream.
Even though your dream was of something that happened in the garden?
Yes, in the dream realm there were many more birds and much more singing.
Maybe we can make this world like the dream world.
Ah, perhaps, Palia. Now you're thinking. Now something to live for.
Whoa, it's a lot of pressure to put on me, buddy, but I got you. gives you a good shoulder pat. All right, bud.
Don't worry, I'm
Okay.
kidding. There are realms with far better music and many more birds than this one.
All right, well, cool. Let's get on with the day, shall we?
You should
Alright.
see Bird and Song World.
Yeah, you should. It's actually a really nice place, unless
You're
you're
gonna-
trying to get any fucking sleep.
You're gonna want to watch your step though.
Can you guys shut the fuck up out there?
You'll continue for about an hour and a half. Up ahead, it's sort of hard to make out at first because of just all the trees and the overgrowth and everything, but you will start to notice what look like buildings within the growth, stone structures peeking out through the moss and whatnot. Doesn't seem to be a fully intact town or anything. Seems to be maybe ruins or something.
I'm gonna try to think back to the pre-emergence to see if this is a ruin from before the emergence.
Okay. How does that work again? Read the ability?
No, you read it.
I don't wanna.
When a Selku attempts to reach into the depths of memory, it is possible for them to manifest knowledge of the past even when they don't personally know it.
Okay.
On its turn, the Selku focuses on the pre-emergence lore they seek. They may not use movement during this turn, but may instead make the action or call roll lore at a decreased difficulty scale. So 3 is a success as well as 4.
Right. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make that lore roll then.
3 and 2, that is a success.
You'll shoot your mind back to the past and you'll see the town in its heyday. You'll see taller structures, not much taller, but you can definitely tell that some things have fallen down over time. The trees will also, every time you do this, they are shorter. You'll see up ahead something that's obscured in the river by plant matter and stuff that you thought was just like bushes and stuff. It used to be a bridge up ahead. And you'll see the Lanplac walking around, conducting their business to and fro. Seemed to have once been a thriving Lanplac village deep in the forest pre-emergence.
This is a pre-emergence ruin. As all 4 eyes open, I stare and as if trying to memorize what it currently looks like.
The name Solden will come to you. SOL''DEN. Solden.
Curious indeed. These places are strange to me.
Solden this place was called. Perhaps what you sense is here, some artifact from before.
It does seem to be emanating
We get-
from over there. Yeah.
Do we get the feeling that we're alone in these ruins?
We're not in them yet.
Near these ruins?
I mean, you don't feel like there's anything around particularly. I mean, there's wildlife all around you, but you don't hear signs of like intelligent life, if that's what you're wondering.
You could say that again.
Oh,
Is there any sort of like temple or elder's house that was here? Or a place of importance?
Yes. In the town center, there is a building of power, I guess you could say.
There, I see in my memory about there, past those brush there, just around that corner. There's a building of power, I think it was called. Not like that's probably what we need to go for, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't the biggest city. It wasn't like a huge city or anything. It was a thriving town, though.
Poor Lanplac to lose this place. They seem to quite like it.
One of the most curious things is that I haven't come across Lanplac ruins in my other travels. Something in this world only. Most curious to me indeed, most interesting. My people would love to hear of this.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's my first time
they
too,
haven't
but
made
that's
their
mostly
way.
because I don't like getting dirty, and ruins are really dirty. But yeah, fuck it.
I do very much agree with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
This realm is most dirty.
All right, we're gonna keep working on that, bud. All right, to the ruins.
We're working on that negative self-talk, bud.
And the
Yeah.
filthy people, you know what I mean?
But so you make your way towards the ruins. You continue along your path on the shore of this river, and you come to where the bridge was. So this bridge, it was about, I'd say, 20 feet wide, big enough to get like some carts through. Stone. The ramp goes up. It's not stairs. It's a ramp that goes up a little bit. It's like a 3-foot rise, and then it flattens out, and then it goes straight. Does the same thing on the other side with a side railing, but all of that's broken, and the center of the bridge is collapsed in. The water level has risen to the top of this collapse on the left side. On the right side, it sort of trickles through. So there are stones, pieces of the bridge that are in the water where the bridge is still, that you can make your way across this bridge. It still fulfills its purpose to you, but it is a broken bridge, and you might get wet. But everything's covered in like moss, and it's all really crumbly. It doesn't look like it's going to cave in any second. It looks sturdy-ish. Whatever broke this, it seems like it was a singular event, not necessarily like just shitty craftsmanship or anything. But yeah. Would you like to continue across this bridge, or would you like to find another way?
I will try to manifest all sight to see if there's anything lurking or hiding amidst the moss and the rocks on that bridge path.
Manifest all sight. Go for it.
Boop, boop. So I end up having to walk really up close to the edge, and I stop, and then I just stare down. Ba, 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 boop. Roll. I don't like that roll. It's a 1 and 3. I don't like that roll at all. I don't want to.
I mean, is it a lore roll still? I mean, it must be.
It is, yeah. So I can primacy it, but I have plenty. How much should we roll? Just one? I forget.
If you want to re-roll one, it's 2.
2? Okay, I'll spend 2.
But you only need to boost the 3 to a 4.
Oh, right. I'm doing this the hard way. You're right. Yep. Keep thinking I have to get rid of that one. I don't.
It's all good. I'll remind you guys. I know that it's it's new to all of us.
Yeah. So I'll knock that to a 4.
4. Excellent. So yeah, you do all sight, and it just alerts you to whatever's lurking.
It. A deep lore manifestation that allows the manifestor to detect the presence of obscured, including invisible creatures somewhere within the affected area.
How big is the affected area?
Just 8 feet in front of me.
Not that it matters. Well, so what 8 feet are you doing? What's up, Eric Jackson? Are you doing straight across the bridge?
I'm gonna be because I don't need it to be tall because it's like a cube you can put up in front of you. So I'm gonna basically focus it more down and flatten it out, so about 8 feet out and maybe like 4 feet either side to kind of detect out to a little bit.
Okay, so you're pretty much staying within the confines of the bridge shape.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going. Okay, that's all I need to know. You do not sense anything lurking within that area. You will, however, detect. I'll allow you to detect some bones hidden amongst the moss.
No creatures lurk in this bridge, but someone or something died beneath these rocks some time ago. I can sense the bones down there. And I'll start patting my way across the path now that I know there's nothing hiding in there.
So you'll start along the way. Who's next?
Jolin could go, but he's just going to attempt to use his manifestation for flight and just kind of lift himself up and float right over.
Wee, 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 wee. Oh, do you have make a manifestation check, I suppose?
Manifestation check, yep. Shoot. 2 and a 1.
Oh, no.
I will do a primacy to make it 2 and a 2. Recover the primacy then again. He probably would have, like, you see, like, the back, like, hunch up a little bit and, like, a couple times before just starting to trot across and make his way then across.
Forget.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I'm going to do something really similar, I think. Let's see how this roll goes. I'm going to attempt to teleport across instead, and I'm also not going to use a primacy to save this, so let's see how this goes. I've rolled a 2 and a 3, so yeah, very much the same. I try to just imagine that I'm over there. The only person here next to me now is Kian's character, and she is named Palia. So, Palia, you see me close my eyes, and
No, I don't.
I try to manifest myself over there. Oh, that's right, I have a blindfold! That's so
I
good!
see the blindfold go in a little bit.
You know, you're in your heart of hearts, your song magic tells you that my eyes are squinting real hard behind that blindfold you made me. No, I
It's
try
probably
to
that sort of like-
teleport.
Your eyes have stopped singing their open song.
That's true. I try to teleport. I don't. I also follow the not chinchilla across the rocks.
You look like you want to poop real bad.
I always look like that. My guy's 5 foot and 275, bro.
It's all constipation.
So you guys are doing the Squid Games glass floor bridge across. That's how you guys are kind of spread out on these tiles right now.
Best episode of television ever.
That's pretty good.
pretty good.
What about you, Palia?
Okay, a lot of the limitations is everything is 8 feet
Mhm.
distance-wise, but like distance attacks can be anywhere up to 128 feet.
Mhm.
But I can't tell if that's just with weapons or if that's like with anything.
So with that-
Manifestations can be like I target that thing within that amount of sight.
Yeah.
So I could like with my area, I could go.
Oh.
I'm gonna look over there. I've just been using stuff for right around me because I'm caring about things eating my face.
The area is just the area of effect, so that's the 8
Yeah.
feet. But range, you're thinking range. Range is
Yeah.
greater.
Got it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, is Bundo? Are you standing at the front as our tanky
No,
person? or
Bundo's
somebody else?
the third person.
Yeah, I was
I'm
just the
who's the
third
fir-
one across.
I'm gonna go for the first person, which I believe was that Alnacasta.
On
Yeah.
the casta.
I'm gonna go for Alnacasta. I'm gonna give you some kind of. We're gonna give you a little protection, manifestation of some sort. If
Appreciate
I can
it.
give some kind of. Well, can I give some kind of like temporary hit points or something?
I believe you can do that kind of stuff with song magic.
Maybe.
Yes.
Well, let's do it.
Let's see. Song. You can beguile, calm, confuse, deafen, drowse, heal, song, sonic attack.
Well,
So it wouldn't be any of your basic common manifestations, but it is open for improvisation.
would you allow it?
Yeah. If you want to bullshit your
Cool.
friend.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I rolled a 1 to 2.
Okay.
So I think that I will use a frickin' primacy to get a recovery option with double twos.
So double twos, yeah. And you could choose to recover that primacy. Essentially getting double twos keeps you from getting negative reprisal.
That doesn't really matter outside of combat, I guess.
Or yeah.
Well, you use up your primacy, so you can claw it back, or you could give yourself one of the status effects for a little bit. Like so, yes,
Yeah,
you failed,
I'm
but
gonna
a
do
cool
the
thing
status
happened.
effect. I'm
Okay.
going to give. I'm going to give myself alert. I'm going to say I'm
that
extra
didn't-
alert right now.
Excellent.
That didn't work. I should be a little more alert for a bit.
Exactly.
Or did it work? Yeah, I'm more alert for some reason because you're paying more attention. I know.
Yeah.
Too many damn pages open. Trying to find alert. No.
Books have those.
You know what?
Alert is on page 24.
I was almost there.
It's at the bottom
24
right
whole
corner.
pages in.
What up, mate?
Someone's feeling saucy tonight. So saucy. All right, so
Suspicions
you're
of danger, circumstances of hidden
alert. Yeah, an
Alert.
alert.
Hidden threats at a yeah.
Yeah, so you have decreased difficulty still to detect
Nice.
hidden stuff. You
And may take a surprise round prior to combat order if not already, because we haven't really gotten into an attack situation.
Yeah.
Yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're alert.
Cool.
And then what do? Do you cross?
I cross.
You're the fourth person.
Good job.
The water to your left, outside of your range, stirs. You'll notice at the last second that what just looked like floating plants were actually eyes sticking out of the water as a large green disc ascends out of the water and it splits open, revealing a red open maw of some strange amphibian creature. Yeah, combat will begin. But you're alert, so you get a surprise round?
Yeah, I think so.
Because you're not surprised.
I'm not surprised, so I immediately go for just a sonic attack on this thing.
Excellent. Go for it.
I say, jam first, ask questions later, and strum the bass guitar. 2 into 3, so I'll use one primacy to go up to a 4 and succeed.
Correct.
And then I roll a d4.
D4 damage.
1, baby.
Do 1
Give it to me.
damage. 1 damage.
That's awesome.
In a D4 game, things don't tend to have the most health, but this thing is kind of big. So
Do we add anything to it, or just the D4?
you add these nuts. Oh, you don't add anything now. Do not.
Some of the manifestations will say they add to the damage.
Some of them will.
Some.
I mean, double check sonic attack, but I don't think it does. All right, so Kian got the jump on this thing, even though it got the jump on y'all. It's actually going to go. Well, actually, you guys get to go. Players always go first in this game, huh? Unless you're surprised. Which means now you guys get to decide your game order.
Yeah.
What do you want your order to be?
The players can decide their order, but you as a GM roll the dice of the monster, and whatever number you get, monsters go first in that count.
Oh, okay. So whatever number I get. Okay.
So yeah, so if you're like number 3, then 2 of us go, and then as the third starts to go, you're like, wait, I get to go.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
No, so we don't know when it goes. We learn that after the fact. Is that number solid for the whole?
Yeah.
Oh, because we change every round too.
No, y'all are gonna say solid this time.
Don't, but it does.
Nope. Everything stays solid.
Oh, everything's okay. So
Just
the
we
first
don't
round
know
is we don't know.
Right.
Then afterward we do. Okay.
Yeah, when I was doing that last week, I was wrong.
Wait, we're all learning.
All learning.
I mean,
This thing's gonna go. Who wants to go first?
okay,
I mean, I could go.
go for it.
Jolin.
Seeing this will attempt to stun it. If it is up and roaring, I want to essentially freeze it into place.
Oh.
Very nice. Very
Okay.
nice.
I am actually only going to roll 1 dice for this because I want to hold and bank the other to assist somebody. So
Okay.
let's see what this one. It's a 3. I will actually burn a primacy.
Okay.
Make it
Excellent.
a 4. And let's see, I was doing stun. So it'll be the debilitated status effect. Pull that up quick.
Debilitated. Debilitated creatures cannot move, take no actions, and automatically fail all challenge rolls. In addition, the difficulty scale is decreased for actions taken against a debilitated creature. A debilitated creature that suffers a new injury immediately recovers from the status effect. After the effect ends, a creature cannot be debilitated again for 1 round.
You can't chain stun somebody.
Yep. So I will, with that and seeing that it kind of starts to lock
pretty
up
good.
a little bit, will continue to try to scurry a little bit farther along the bridge and kind of keep an eye on what the party is doing so that I'm able to assist at some point in time. But that'll be it for me.
Who's number 2?
I'll take a swing unless someone else wants to jump in.
Well, I could do something. If you're going to attack them, I could do something that might make it easier to hit. If I may be so bold, I will deafen. I will seek to deafen this creature, and so I just turn up all the wrong frequencies on my amp, so that it's a really unpleasant tone. Strum again, and that's
Well,
a double 1, babe. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that because I think if someone attacks it, it pops out of debilitation, right?
Only if it injure it.
Yeah, a new injury.
It says specifically injury.
Status should be okay.
What?
Okay.
Went to deafen, got my double 1, so that just means nothing bad happens, right?
You got double ones?
You might want to reconsider
right.
those double ones.
No. So the double 1s is actually okay because you still have a failure, but you don't have the reprisal.
Oh, right. It's
No
only
reprisal.
I have a single one and a 2 or
Yep.
3. Ew.
So 2 turns, and I did 1 damage.
Yeah, so that's a standard failure. Okay, so you make a loud noise. The creature seems you're like, does it even have ears? And then it will be Whose turn is next?
I'll try to j'accuse it.
All right.
I will. When you kind of do that, you'll find I'll actually use my held assist dice. So I'll roll a third dice for you as it's kind of stunned. Will make it easier for your mental accusations to get in there and harm it. So I'm going to roll a third dice to try to assist you.
Are you trying to help Kiana out here? Okay.
No. Alnacosta.
Oh, Alnacosta. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As Alnacosta begins shouting accusations at how it has chosen the wrong prey and it's going to find its destruction at the hands of things far greater than it. And it should have stayed in the water where it dwells, and just shouting and making fun of it the whole time. Boop. 4 and a 1 so far.
4 and a 1. Okay.
And I had a 2.
Okay, so that is a success. It's a 4. Yeah, so that is a success. What does it do? It's an attack?
Yep, 1d4 mental damage.
1d4 mental damage.
It eats 3 mental damage.
Alrighty. It will reel back. It will sink under the water a little bit, and it will stick its head back up. No longer stunned, I believe. Bundo.
Did Jolin run towards it, or did you retreat to the bridge?
Further along kind of the bridge, because I'm assuming it was out in the water.
So y'all are heading across the bridge, which is straight ahead of you. It was to your left, which is the flooded side. Essentially, this bridge is now a dam with water trickling through. The right side is the low side. The left side is the dammed side, so it's the high water. That's where the creature is.
So it would have gone kind of farther away, farther on the bridge.
Yeah. So we are still on the bridge right now, right?
Yeah, you guys are on the stones on the bridge. There's water around what you're standing on, but it's not necessarily deep. There's moss.
I was imagining we were on the bank on the other side already, but we're still on the bridge.
Y'all are on the broken bridge.
That means I'm closest to Palia.
Yes.
So I'm going to summon a shield, like a void shield of black and purple energy, and put it up for us like a barrier. So if it tries to do a physical attack to us, it has to do better. It's going to have to try extra hard. I think it gives a +2 if I'm successful here. So let's roll the dice, see what happens. I rolled a 1 and a 3. So I'll just eat the 3, right? It's not so bad if I eat the 3.
1 and a 3 will be
just a failure.
Standard failure.
Yeah,
isn't that a high failure?
No, because it's the 3.
High failure is only if you roll two ones, or if you roll a single one,
single dice.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. The risk of holding is okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the risk of rolling a single dice, is you can just get that failure. But yeah, since I rolled 2, I got the 3, which is a standard failure, right?
Well,
I see you're about to say something.
Yeah, a combination of 1 and 2, or a 1 and a 3 is a high failure.
Uh-oh.
Spend that primacy, baby.
Yeah, I am.
It does say that right there.
Then.
Did not realize that.
All right, I did spend a primacy. We rested, right? So I got primacy back, so I'm back to 3 again.
Oh, the 4 is the one that only a 4 negates. That's why it's been happening like that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you bumped the 3 to a 4, you said?
I rolled a 1 and a 3, so yeah, I should just make that 3.
That makes it a success, yeah.
There you go. Correct.
Yep. So I put up a void shield. I just went to the page to look up energy shield. It's page 37. The ability to focus manifesting energy as cover against mental and physical attacks is an especially beneficial power of Mystics. Success provides one-way armor factor 2 cover against mental and physical attacks across the appropriate affected area. High success is not what I got, so it does not get doubled. So you and I, Kian, have an extra +2 defense to both of those things as long as I maintain manifestation on this wall. Okay, whew, those are the words, and that's how you do it.
And to keep holding something, you basically lose a die each time. Each
Yeah,
time
right.
it
It
turns
takes a die. That's exactly
Yeah, it's one of your
right.
spend
So-
die options.
Yep, very cool. I saw it at the bottom of the page this time when you were telling us about the things at the bottom of the character sheet.
Excellent. Okay, so bong, the shield comes into position. The creature rises out of the water. Turn order resets. It did miss its turn. You did hurt it after it was supposed to go, so it's gonna miss its turn this turn.
okay.
I decided not to clue you into when its turn is because I was like, "Ha, it's stunned. You don't know when it goes." But you guys are battling on the broken bridge in front of the ruins of Solden, and we will pick that up after our break. Thanks everyone for watching. We will be back in like a loose 10, and you guys will enjoy it, and you'll love us, and we'll see you soon. Bye!
Nobody's.
Hey everybody, welcome to Fresh Out the Box. We are playing Nuovarden. I am Jahananan, the board game guru and game master extraordinaire.
The world average height is 5'7". The world average weight 136 pounds. So you are you're short and fat. Everyone watching this, you're all short and fat. I'm Gary. I'm Casualty CDG, and I'll be paying Bundo the Blind.
I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian, and I'll be reprising my role as Al Nakasta, the Selku, who also is Selku compared to is like 5'6". I keep thinking the Selku are really like they're thin and they're super tall. They're actually kind of short and very skinny.
5'6",
Yeah, I
that's
noticed
huge.
5'6" and 70 pounds, just a reed of a person. It's like
Yeah, I didn't notice that a lot of the cultures in this game are very small.
Yep. Speaking of very small, I am Keon, but tonight I'm Leia Half-Heart. And that's Blunder. I am 75 pounds at 5'3".
need to meet on those playing arms.
And I'm Tithanos playing Jalen tonight, who takes the record for the smallest of the characters at about 3 feet as a Rage Thief at the moment, playing Starnum.
Where we last left off, you guys were fighting a giant amphibian frog-like creature on the broken bridge leading to the ruins of Salden, the ancient Lanplac village hidden in the forest. We're at the top of the turn order. We'll dive right back into it. Jalen! A shield has just popped up around Bundo and Paulina. Paulia. Sorry.
Yeah. Also, it's like in the water's rushing, it's spraying up, the shield looks cool, the whole thing's very cinematic. You would love it.
Unless you hate cinema.
Yeah.
This is tremendous shield. You're gonna love this shield. You're not gonna understand what
This
the
shield is
can do.
huge.
You're gonna love it. It's one of the greatest shields.
Raw creature had to pay for it, you see.
In fact, I'm gonna call it the
my
Great
God.
Shield.
So how you doing? Save us from this insanity.
Please. Well, continuing the mental attacks, I think that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
As
we're
it's
doing to you, apparently.
weakened mental state, yeah, I'm going to shift this onto that creature as well. I'll roll both dice for this.
Wow, try hard.
That's a 1 and a 2. So I got to spend another primacy. I will do a recovery, but I'll get that primacy back then. So
Okay.
I did fail. I think the mental attacks affected myself a little bit.
You go, and you just hear, rah, in your mind. Absolutely. Paella, it's your turn.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I'm gonna. I kind of want to hold a die and give it to. I don't know if that's even necessary. I feel like we're all capable of doing the same amount of stuff.
You know, actually holding a die and passing it on to our mysterious friend,
Bundo.
because he's gonna be reduced down to 1 to keep that shield up. If you give yours, that means essentially he rolls his 1 and then you roll
There
your
you go.
one.
I want that shield. So I'm gonna pass this on. I'm gonna pass 1 on, and then I'm gonna roll for deafen, but I'm just gonna roll 1.
Hope for the best.
And you got a 4.
There
Nice.
you go. That's all you need.
You got a 4.
It does have ears.
There we go. We found out it has ears. I believe it makes it easier to hit, and it makes it harder to hit other things, as long as it needs its like down to here, or as long as it needs to hear.
You know.
know?
All right.
Oh, it gets the status effect for confusion.
No, it's
high
like,
success does that. Oh, it's bereft.
the
My bad.
bereft. It's bereft.
Oh, you made him bereft?
fine.
Okay.
I made him bereft. Struggle to use actions requiring sight or hearing until the status effect ends. Physical attacks made against a bereft creature are at decreased difficult scale. Targeted attacks 5 by visually breath. Okay,
So
so it can still attack, okay, but
it
will
can
be
still
easier
attack
to-
fine, but because it's deafened,
Yeah.
you guys can hit it easier because it doesn't hear you guys sneaking up on it
Yes.
or whatever.
If it's
So-
a physical attack.
If it's a physical attack. Absolutely. So, wow, this loud sound happens. The frog creature makes an awful noise. Doesn't do any damage. It's just a status attack. Alrighty. Now you guys can find out when it goes in turn order, because it's now! It's going to attack finally. You jerks. Not letting me attack. It has...
We're just trying to showcase the system. That's all.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job. It has a higher dice cache than most creatures, so it has 3 dice. So that means you guys can suck it. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and make it.
Isn't a dice cache like when we hold dice, you don't necessarily have to use it right the minute you can. You can just have it sit in your pocket, but there's only so many times you can pull stuff into your cache.
Well, your cache refills every turn.
Oh, does it? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So you guys have 2, I have 3 with this creature. So.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. These rules apply to me too, right? And creatures. I do believe
It uses an action die to pay for the manifestation, to pay for the wall.
Okay, I did not.
If that
roll
makes sense.
very
It would
well.
totally do that to itself, because that's what self-interested creatures do. They
Oh, it does have
hurt themselves.
primacy, right? Yeah. Yeah, this thing has primacy. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn that into a 4 then. Its tongue launches out and it's going to attack. Palia. This tongue comes lunging at the shield. Wha-bam!
Take a girl to dinner first, you creep.
Target must make a successful challenge roll, body, or become wrestled. So make a roll a
1d4,
single
right?
dice. Yeah, 1d4.
And I can't use primacy because I don't have a body.
Yes.
So I just have to hit a 4 off the rip.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, just making sure I
Also,
understand.
the wall, the cover, it says
Yeah,
it provides one-way armor factor 2 cover against mental and physical attacks.
So it
whatever
takes
that
2
means.
less damage.
You take 2
basically.
less damage. This also
Oh,
does
that
damage.
just negates damage.
Yeah.
God, that's what the armor factor does.
So it
It
actually,
makes
the
it
shield
harder to hit.
stops the damage, but it's still going to grab you. Or try to, anyways.
Cool. All right, rolling this d4,
Yeah.
and I got a 1.
Okay.
That's a 1.
That's not good.
That's a 1 on that one.
So you are wrestled.
I
Perfect.
think it was a challenge die, to be fair.
Yeah.
This could have been much worse.
I'm wrestled.
Sports entertainment.
I do not
can
have
I
an action
assist?
left. You can't assist on challenge rolls. I don't have an action left to do the next part. So you are just wrestled. The tongue is on Palia. But no damage was done to you because of the shield. So after that, it is on the Casta.
I will manifest my awareness of its weak points. And as I stare with all 4 eyes, looking for any, watching its attacks and how it's moving. Ba-ba. Ba. 3 and 2, I'll spend a primacy to make that 3 into a 4. Character sheet, it would help if I marked the primacy I used. That'd be smart. That's what a fair player would do. So, because I succeeded, difficulty scale on all attacks made by myself and my allies is decreased until my manifestation ends. No extra effects. So I start pointing out weak points. Like that, its tongue is weakest along the closer to its mouth. That's part of the sphere of the pad is weaker.
So that
Things
means
like that.
it's
So I'm constantly pointing things out.
Its difficulty to hit is you'll hit on a 2 or plus more right now on this thing.
If it's a physical attack.
If
If it's a mental attack, it's 3 or 4.
Yeah. So, well, that's very good. Alakasta is calling this thing's weaknesses out. Bundo.
I'm going to use my first dice to maintain this energy shield.
Okay.
And then I would like to free Palia from her predicament. And I think I'd just like to do it the old-fashioned way. I'd just want to smash. I think I just want to Hulk smash with a stick.
And you got
Okay.
2d4 to do that, right?
I do.
Well, you roll your own die and he rolls his, because he can
I
mess
roll
with
one,
his
that's
dice
right.
speed. Yeah. Because you can't influence your dice, even with primacy.
Okay, so I spend one of my dice then to continue the manifestation.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, there we go.
4.
Nice.
Success so far. Could be a high success.
I rolled a 2, 3.
Well, you're only rolling one dice.
Yeah, because one of them got
Oh,
held
that's right.
to keep
So it would be a
casting.
2.
Okay.
It would
Okay.
be a 2.
So you got a 4. That's a success. So you do hit. Go ahead and roll your damage roll.
Okay, that's a new one for me. I don't know how to roll damage yet.
D4.
A single D4.
A single D4. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I might be insane.
You might be.
The 2 dice, 4 and
2.
What'd you roll?
2.
2.
So that's technically 2 successes, right?
Would it turn
Or
into
might-
a high success because of the
Because of the decreased
lower
difficulty level?
Oh.
I was kind of wondering the same thing, but
Ooh.
Because the success rate basically turned into for now it's turned to 2 from 4 to 2 to 4.
because I don't know, I'm gonna rule in your favor. Outcome is a success, and there's an additional effect. I'll say the additional effect is you do manage to break the hold.
Cool. Hell
yeah.
yeah. I do void and gravity attacks, so I launch a few invisible gravity force balls at the creature. Boom, boom, boom. And then one is enough to dislodge the tongue. And you drop to your feet.
How much damage do you do?
Didn't I? Oh, that's right. I need to roll the 1d4. It is a 3.
Oh, that's really good. This thing croaks out loud. It's you can see its tongue's bleeding a bit. It's definitely hurt. Vamp, what's up, Vamp? Welcome to the stream. And Binion, Ty, and Kian have all been booned. You all have an extra floating boon here.
Hell yeah.
And Gary, yours is coming when
Okay.
they get their more channel points.
Here's a question for you, Game Master. Can I restore a primacy with a boon?
Yeah, it'll allow you to swap it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
'cause I have
boons,
such
boons,
low
boons are meant to
primacy.
be yeah.
I'm gonna rely on the channel to fund my primacy habits. I'm just gonna inject their primacy straight into my veins.
Okay.
Palia, you are now unwrestled. Bundo just attacked Jolin. It is once again your turn.
I think it is should make use of the weakened state, or at least identified weaknesses from Alnacasta, and continue the mental assault. And because I really want a high success, and I feel like the boons are here for it, I'm going to attempt to use my boon dice as well. So I'll be rolling 3 dice.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just to see if I can't do something really big and stupid.
Is she?
3, 3, 2.
All of those are successes.
Wow, so it'd be a mental attack. So I
Oh.
think mental is only 3 and 4.
Okay, so
I
then
believe
you have
correct.
2 successes.
2 successes, so it'll be high success.
High success.
So
Okay.
I did put in the rule in Nuovarden that I found in the book,
Okay.
in the Nuovarden channel. So it changes, instead of like double threes being a failure and a recovery, it becomes a success and a recovery. A high success has to be double fours. It's just that when you pull it down, you change it from recovery option and failure. It's success and failure.
Oh, but you still get the recovery option.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in this case, then that means you're getting a success and a recovery option. That's actually
it makes sense for the
still pretty
freeing
good.
somebody thing. Same idea. It's like, oh, I'm not only am I hitting them, I'm also freeing a person at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, technically what you did was that anyways because you removed a status from them. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. But yeah, so you do successfully mentally attack this thing, and you get a recovery option, Tithalanos.
Perfect. I think I will actually take the dismissed status effect. So in order to actually attack me, you have to roll a challenge mind or choose a different target, essentially. So I'm just trying not to be attacked, looking like a little cute chinchilla. That mental attack totally did not come from me.
It's like
It
the
probably came from
opposite of
us.
a taunt, right?
Right, exactly. And damage, because it was success, was 2 points of damage.
Yeah, you're using, what's that vampire discipline? That Nosferatu use.
Obfuscate.
Obfuscate. Yeah, you're using Obfuscate, essentially. Kian, you have received another boon. Actually, it was your kitty from Eric Jackson. Guild Superior! It looks like the other Nuovarden raid has come at last. Welcome, Raiders. We're deep in the battle with the Red Maw on the Broken Bridge, outside the ruins of Salden, deep within the forest. Oh, wow. There's a hype train going. Vamp. Oh, Vamp, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that. We got a hype train going. I guess keep it going. Yo, we appreciate you very much. That's exciting.
All aboard.
All aboard, woo woo, the hype train. I guess we have to drop all of our hype train stuff. Drop your hype train emotes.
Drop it.
But yeah, Jolin, that was fantastic turn. Oh, did you do damage?
2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. Thank you very much. Yeah, this thing, it rears back. Its head is splitting. It is very hurt at this point. How hurt is it? So hurt, I have to check. There it is. Alrighty. Jolin, after you, it is Palia. Palia, it is your turn. This creature is looking very injured. You are still benefiting from the void shield that you were behind. But yeah.
Like a coward.
And I tell you
What
what,
is its
why don't you have one of my dice this time? Why don't you have an assist from me this time?
You have
Yeah,
you have to hold one of your dice on your turn.
No, but don't worry, dude. I got 2 boons. I'm just gonna use one this turn. For
Okay.
sure.
I was gonna say I know I'm later,
Thank
but
you.
I'll just have one dice later if that's a thing.
Technically,
No, it's
you
all
gotta
good.
wait.
It's all
You
good.
do you. Why don't you do you?
Oh, thank
Is
you,
it
Scott, for subscribing. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Thanks, Scott, but you're
Scottish
kind of interrupting
Jeff.
my turn, dog.
Whoa!
I'm just kidding. Okay, so Palea's gonna. I'm so wet. Just frog. I'm picturing a giant frog. I know it's not a frog, but just a huge tongue, just completely like press me down. I'm just so slimy and wet, and her hair's all like cowlicks and shit. Like, this was his new outfit, and she puts her arm up and she flexes her permanent tattoo, and she gets the enhanced ability thing, so she can use the two-handed sword with one arm. So I'm behind this shield. I have a reach of 8 feet, which is like 2 spaces. Is it as close as that? Can I still hit its tongue, or do I need to close distance with it to melee attack it?
It's pretty close. I mean, it's attacking you guys. It's physically 8 feet from you.
So I can still be behind the shield and hitting it with the 8-foot reach.
Yeah. You have 8
Cool.
foot reach. Yeah.
And then is it still easier to hit, or was that only for? a little bit.
It's still active.
Still active. Yeah, Corbinian's been maintaining it.
And
yeah.
And I'm going to boon it up, so I'm rolling 3d4 on, and I need a 2 or higher, or is it 3 or higher?
For physical attacks?
Your definite thing went away unless you're holding the dice back to maintain it.
No, for your thing.
My thing, it's 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Okay, I'm rolling 3 dice.
Thank you all for the cheers and everything. We really appreciate it.
Hype train, keep going.
Hype train. We're almost there.
Well, if I roll a 3, a 1, and a 1, a 3 still hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then it hits. So I'm gonna
because the difficulty scale is reduced, the 3 is now a success.
Yeah. As I'm pointing out weaknesses.
So you do hit this thing.
Damage. I'm trying to hit it on the same spot that we've already hit it on the tongue. Trying to cut the tongue off.
How much damage you doing here?
3.
3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So you step back as the tongue reels away. You slash it off. Blood and gore shoot up into the air as this thing begins to sink beneath the surface. As it does fall dead at this strike. That was enough damage to kill it.
Nice. Very nice. Is anyone hurt?
No.
That is mean. Yeah, this is a really lively chat. Thanks you so much, everybody. We really appreciate you. But yeah, so the you guys are still on the broken part of the bridge. The frog's corpse is sort of floating there nearby. It's partially like on the stones, just kind of laying there. It bled out.
I will quickly climb up somewhere where I can try to pull along the water to the bay, to the side of the water.
Yeah.
And try to harvest it.
I was also going to ask if cinematically I could use my bubble shield to help Bubble move this thing to the coast and then dismiss my shield.
I'm 50-some pounds soaking wet. This weighs more than I do.
I think you need... Yeah, you do need to roll lore if you want to get... There are certain things that you just get because they're common, but if you want the rare loot, you have to succeed in a lore check.
I could just leave it with 3 and 4, but I'm so close to a great success. I'll throw a primacy at it to make it a high success.
So you got a high success on this roll. Okay, so there's an additional effect. Well, since what you're trying to do is... Well, I'll let you kind of play at it here. All right, so you do get the full amount of loot. You're going to get something called tittle paws. So essentially they're webbed, I guess his webbed feet. You're also going to get flesh. And the rare object here is the tongue, which you do get because you successfully harvested it. With your additional success, I'm going to let you mess around with the rolls here. So for the flesh, you get 1d4 flesh, and for the tittle paws, you get 2d4. So I'll let you re-roll any one of those dice with your great success here.
Okay, that's cool by me. I like that. Math, plenty fine.
Oh, tittle paws are babies.
So
what?
So what do tittle paws do exactly?
I don't know. Does it say here? Silly.
We're harvesting the babies.
Aren't we all? I don't know. Here, let me... Tittle paws.
Yo, a boon for Tithanalos.
Roll.
Tithanalos has
So
been booned. Boom, boom, boom.
I will re-roll the flesh because I want more flesh. I rolled a 1. That was pretty bad. I got 4 the second time around.
Okay, so native to the water, the creatures can breathe easily both above and below the surface, making it difficult to rescue those trapped inside their stomachs. Although the creature itself can be dangerous, young red maws are a popular delicacy called tittle paws. These small versions of the beast fetch a good value at market, so they're food.
They're valuable food. I get it.
Valuable
Okay.
food.
They're
Cool.
like little tasty crabs.
Shoot. And I got 4 Totopods.
You got 4 of
Nice.
those. And how much flesh did you get?
4, because I
Okay.
re-rolled my
You
one.
re-rolled the flesh. Okay, cool. So yeah, flesh can be cooked and eaten as well. That's essentially what you got from the snake previously, but you have a lot more of this meat.
Yeah.
And then the tongue can be used for other things, which you can find in the crafting section. The extensive crafting section found only in the Nuovarden handbook. Brought to you by Adventure Slam Productions. Hype train success. Thank you, everybody. Oh, cool. We get to all open our hype chests. What'd I get?
What the heck is a hype chest?
You get extra emotes because you participated or were a host of a hype train.
Oh, dang it, I missed it.
Dang, we gotta thank the conductor, Kayla Janelle, bro.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. This is what I love.
Shout out.
I'm sending
Choo
love.
choo.
Woo.
Vampire bites the conductor. Choo choo, bro.
Choo choo. Yeah, the top gifter, Vampire Vice, thank you so much. We always appreciate you and look forward to playing in your vampire campaign in October. So yeah, that was awesome. But yeah, so the creature is felled. You have looted its corpse. You are standing upon the broken bridge, victorious. I don't think any of you were significantly hurt in that interaction, which is
it possible?
pretty cool.
I mean, I know this is a stretch. If I can do a healing song, can I help people replenish primacy too? Or is that, I don't know.
No, unfortunately, it's not completely game breaking, but it would certainly have unintended. It would be an unintended sort of boon thing.
Fine.
Hey, but you guys have boons from the chat that you guys can use to regain primacy,
Sure.
if you so choose. Alrighty, what y'all doing? Are you continuing into the ruins of Solden? Excellent.
We still need to get to the.
So probably best.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Y'all climb up the other side of this broken bridge and enter into the moss-covered ruins of Solden, deep within the forest. Trees erupt from inside broken, shattered husks of buildings. Toppled statues lay in your path, broken. Ahead of you there's several like husks of buildings. None of them are really intact. Across the way, there's a fountain in the middle of a square. It's just full of like algae and stuff. There might be water sitting in it, but it's not working, obviously. And beyond that, you see a large building which Alnacasta had previously identified as a building of significance in this town, using their past site. And it is a large, almost reverentially built building, sort of churchy building. The roof is gone, but the walls are still intact here. Strangely enough, the moss isn't as prevalent on this building. The cobblestones almost seem not clean, but way cleaner than they should be. You enter into this town. Bundo, you could definitely sense with your mystery sensing the magic flowing from this place. You can definitely sense it much stronger now. It is definitely coming from that building.
You were right, Selku. It is the building of authority and power from which it pulses. However, what it is still unknown, even to an Ixa like me.
I'll gaze
Perhaps
around.
we approach the old-fashioned way. Up the middle and say hello.
if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I will, and out of abundance of caution, I will target. How big is the building actually?
The
That we're heading towards the
building
temple.
is
Oh,
it's
temple.
it's
Place
kind
of
of
power.
yeah, it's kind of standard chapel size. It's
Pretty
like
big actually.
yeah, it's like a country church. It's not huge, but it is kind of big. It was definitely taller back in the day. The roof is sheared off, letting the light from the sky shard shine through. This area is also notably the trees aren't everywhere here, so you are getting more direct light. But yeah, it's probably I don't know 70 square feet. But yeah, it's all made out of stone. It used to have glass windows. You'll see really dust on the ground. It's not even shards of glass anymore. It's just dust. But you could tell it used to be maybe colorful. But yeah. Do y'all do anything else, or do you simply walk across the town square and enter?
I will try to use the manifestation of find object, where I try to focus on if I can get a sense of if the object that we're seeking is like on the same floor as us, or is like a lot lower down or a lot higher up or something like that.
Okay, absolutely. You focus your powers to search the ruins for this object of power that you suspect lies within.
A natural double 4. Okay.
Natural double 4, great success. So there are several objects in there from the before times. There are some all around you, really. This used to be a thriving Lanplac village pre-emergence. Most of everything here is non-functioning, broken, shattered. But there are several things within the building that are functional. A lot of what I'm telling you right now is part of your additional success that I'm giving you. I was just going to straight up say, yes, the object is there. Yes, it is on the same floor as you. But yeah, I'm dropping a little bit of extra knowledge there. There are other objects in that building as well. But it seems like you guys are not far from your target here. Whatever the object that's causing the underbrush to surge in the area, making your traversal much more difficult, is dead ahead. No stairs required.
It denotes that a high success gives me precise location, as opposed to a regular success where it's like it's somewhere that way, whereas a high success is it's in that drawer, it's in that particular.
You know
area.
where it is? Yeah, it's up ahead, towards the back of the building. You sense that it's not hidden, that it's in the open.
Whatever we're seeking is out in the open at the far back of this area. Odd that it isn't hidden or locked away in any way. We'll see it the minute we get deeper in. I say after like opening all 4 eyes and staring out. And I'll slowly advance if no one stops me.
Slowly advance. Do all of you
lead the way?
Yeah, let me step in front of you, but I will advance.
Okay.
Perhaps it's more wise if I lead the way.
Huh? Oh, I suppose so. Huh.
Just make sure I don't make any wrong turns. I have a way of getting sidetracked.
Bundo the Blind leads the way. So it's Bundo, Alnacasta, who's next? I believe Tythal.
I'll be next.
You want to be next? Okay, and then Tythalanos will bring up the rear.
Little feet.
Little feet.
Little legs.
Hard to keep up in your rage thief.
Try to keep up, buddy.
So you guys march across the square. You'll round this fountain. And yeah, there's water floating. Have a good night, Alan Henry, and thank you very much for the follow. Sorry I didn't mention it earlier, but I really appreciate it. And have a good night. You as you're approaching the fountain, you do see that it is full of like algae and stuff. There does seem to be some stagnant water in there. But there's nothing insidious hiding beneath the surface. I'm not getting you guys again. There's not another red maw. That'd be really annoying. It'd be really funny too, though. But you continue on your way. You make it to the front entrance of this building. There's a shattered door on the right, and then there's a more intact door on the left that is rotten and old and seems to be wedged in place. The ruins of the door on the right, though, you just kind of have to step through them and over them to get in. It is difficult terrain, but as you're not in a hurry, it does not matter. You enter the building one by one. And in the building, the light shines through from the sky shard into this building. The building is multi-floored. You can see the remnants of an upper floor above you. Bricks and whatnot hang down. There are stairs to your left. They don't look fully intact. You probably could use them still to traverse to the top floor. There are all sorts of broken seating in front of you. Maybe this was a temple at one point. But the thing that sticks out the most is dead ahead there is a metallic device of some sort that's emitting a glow that's just sort of on a pedestal dead ahead. There is some plant growth here, specifically around that area. There are some strange plants, some flowers that have sort of a grayish petals. They look kind of weird. And then there seems to be another broken, some sort of, I don't know, it might have been at one point some sort of Lanplac servant laying in the corner beneath some vegetation.
Now that I can... That is the object we're seeking, according to my manifestation of lore.
Yes, on the pedestal.
I will, now that I can see it, I will target it with a no object manifestation.
Okay.
As I try to reveal details, at least some details about the object just on sight alone. 3 and 4, but why not? Let's make it 4 and 4. I have a ton of primacy. I'm good.
Oh, does this also have a specified high success?
Yeah. A party discovers a cryptic mural. Success reveals partial details of the target. High success reveals the entirety of the history and value of the same.
Oh boy. Okay, so this object, it's not like a legendary artifact or anything like that, but it is an ancient Lanplac device, all of which are sort of, literally in this case, put on a pedestal. They are far beyond what is available to the denizens of Nuovarden nowadays. This thing is more or less simply some sort of battery, an energy storing device that they use to power much of their technology. Its history, it was very much used for that purpose most of the time, but after the Lanplac were dead and the emergence happened, all the chaotic energies definitely corrupted this device to make it less of a battery and more of an energy redistributor. So it has been taking the chaotic energies of Nuovarden, specifically from this forest, and pushing them outwards, causing all sorts of random events to happen. Namely, in this instance, the one that was brought to your attention was the overgrowth of plants, barring your path. It's not all it can do, but it is its current.
That's what it's doing now.
It's what it's doing right now.
Yeah, Al the Customer kind of go into a sort of trance as all of their four eyes are staring open, and they are reciting all of this that the GM has said, just because because it is a sort of manifestation of knowledge that Al the Customer doesn't have, but Al the Customer mystically realizes what they're looking at.
Perhaps we should destroy this antique.
The object can't purify its own corruption, I would hazard to say.
It has yet to do so.
It has no automated way to do that on its own. Is it easily destroyable? Like, is it particularly robust?
It is somewhat unstable.
Can you tell if destroying it would unleash some kind of negative energy, or if it would be
Like exploding
be all
or something.
good?
It would certainly release the
Yeah.
energy. It would probably explode. Potentially, it would be dangerous. It wouldn't be a world-ending event or anything.
Probably not good for the temple, though.
No, definitely not. Yeah, it'd probably take this building down for sure. There might be other options with this device.
I wish I knew more about technology. I don't. I'm the wrong kind of person for that.
Yeah, we
I
don't
mean,
have
None of you are technology people. But
Wait,
this,
but we can all roll for it.
you can all
right?
roll
You
for it. You just can't
uh,
manipulate it with primacy.
I mean, that's fine. Statistically, we should be able to, and I can use 2d4, right?
Wait. What if you roll a 1, though?
Well,
Isn't that
then
a-
we
isn't
freaking
that a
blow up.
high
dude. Why don't
failure?
you live
Yeah.
a little?
If we all
No, I can
roll
roll-
ones back to back, this is gonna go real bad real quick.
Like,
Push-
can't we roll?
There's always a
2d4?
risk.
There's no high
can't.
failure with that.
You can get high failure if it's a 1 and a 2 or a 1 and a 3.
Which it's not gonna be.
I have a thought. You might have an ability. No. But I might. Can I help you? I can help you attack things. Can I help you figure stuff out? Technology, though, so I probably not. But why not check? Well, I've already done that.
Yeah, don't you have to have the discipline to be able to assist anyways?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's true, but
All right. Well, that's an option that we just try it out.
So yeah, we could. Okay, so one path is, like you say, if you plumb your if you try technologically to figure out how to get it to, if we can figure out a way to purify it. Alternatively, if that doesn't work, could you teleport it to another realm?
Of course I could, and bring it back whenever. Perhaps we should do that and take it to the Woden.
that is
Oh, the Woden would be able to figure this thing out. Sure.
It's a good plan.
With the corruption, will this thing extend to someone who's touching it?
so it does give you all the knowledge of the object, not necessarily of its stigmas.
Well, because it's not
We wouldn't
a
have to
function
touch
of
it,
the
right?
object.
Yeah.
It's not a function of the object.
It's a side effect, so you don't really necessarily know what would happen. Also, it's a device, at this point, it is a device of pure chaos. It's essentially an emergence
but we wouldn't-
generator.
Oh.
Bundo could teleport it from a distance, right?
So I said yes, but that's going to be up to the game master. I can teleport. I can go to other planes. To me, it's within the realm of possibility that I could bag of holding this thing. It seems right up my alley for magic. I could
I
put
mean,
it
potentially
in
you
a thing
could.
and bring it back out. So I could put it in a safe space where it won't corrupt anything. It'll just be in a void for us to grab later.
You definitely don't think you can do it from a
Potentially.
distance, though. The energy distortion in this area is just too crazy.
I got to get up there and touch it.
Yeah, you definitely have to get closer.
Well,
You
I got
gotta
a
get up there and
stick,
touch
so yeah, I could poke it through a little portal with a stick. Maybe I don't have to touch it with my eeksy hands, with my little blue hands.
So you approach.
Does anyone else have any ideas before we go with this? I'm gonna bag of holding this thing with my own pocket dimension, unless someone else wants to do anything else. Because once it's there, it's there.
Thought. What if, Jalen, if you can move? Can you move things without touching them?
sure enough can move it, but beyond that is beyond my expertise.
Yes, touch it with your mind. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm thinking person with ability to portal it somewhere gets ready to tuck it away. You reach out and touch it with your mind and pull it over, so that way no one's physically in contact with it. Because I don't know what this will do. I know pre-emergence. I don't know what happens after the I don't know how chaos stuff works. I'm not a Wotan.
It's a very high-risk game of catch.
Yeah. Just because I'm afraid anything living touching it will be influenced. Although I don't know how your mental powers work if it could touch you mentally. It's not really a function of the battery, so I don't know how its energy works.
For the sake of understanding, I'm able to attempt such a thing if we need to move such an item into a portal.
All right. I think we should attempt it and then I'll kind of very slowly back away.
Though, point of note.
Uh-oh.
If it is in there, how do we get it back out without touching it?
I'm going to have to reopen the portal at a later date.
Sure.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
You might be able to mentally reach in and grab it? I'm not sure how your portal mysteries work.
Maybe next time I'll turn the portal upside down and it'll simply fall right out.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
In fact, I could just put a portal underneath it, like a black hole. Like a little cartoon character move. The mysteries of the world.
I
rolled double 3s.
To open a portal?
That's something.
Yeah, to open a portal. Which gives recovery option.
But it's still a failure.
Yeah.
But it's still a failure. So I guess I should really spend this primacy. Which leaves me with 2 primacy. And then I'll get a 4. I'll get a 3 and a 4. And that'll be a success.
Nice.
So I will open up a pocket dimension to house this thing.
Alrighty. So you moved up and you got much closer, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I had to move up. Actually, how far away do you have to be to pocket portal something? Teleport is touch, so let's say touch. Yeah, I probably have to go touch it to put it in.
Well, I was saying you
Within
had to do
8
it because of the energy distortion.
8 feet, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get pretty close. Okay. Well, we'll say when you do portal, it will be successful. But a couple things happen. Does anyone go over there with him?
No, not me.
Absolutely not.
That's the fastest no I've ever heard.
I don't trust your mystery stuff. Because mechanically, that's because Selku can't do mystery stuff. So I'm role playing out that Al Nakasa's like, I don't understand how any of your stuff works. I don't even know if what you're saying makes sense.
Staying away from that.
Leia is holding a tiny, sun. What are the sun umbrellas called? They have a whimsical name.
Parasol.
Holding a parasol, kind of blocking the explosion she expects to come.
Joel, you want to go over there and play with it, right?
That's what she said.
No. Whole point of not touching it.
Darn.
So as you get
I
closer,
cried,
you walk past these these flowers on the ground with their stone gray petals, and you see this broken Lanplac servitor on the ground. As you approach this device, you'll feel the energy sort of ripple out, and you feel it notice you. You'll see the being on the ground, the servitor, sort of light up a little bit, and it'll start to shuck and jive and start moving and start getting up.
Excuse me, are you the one who's been causing all of this chaos? We came here to ask you to please refrain. You see, the forest is becoming quite corrupted. I say to the servitor as it begins ripping itself from the earth.
This clockwork guardian ascends to its feet. It's mostly made of wood. Its torso looks kind of rubbery, like an accordion, corrugated, and so does its neck. It has gears popping out of all of its joints that seem to be made out of brass. It looks somewhat flexible, and it looks kind of dangerous. It does move towards you aggressively. That's also when the flowers look at you.
Uh-oh, I hate flowers with eyes.
What was that?
They just point towards you. They don't look at you with eyes. But yeah. So all the flowers move. You might attribute it to the energy rush, but this clockwork man stands up and approaches you. Are you gonna go ahead and just open the portal, or
It might shut it off.
Yeah, I actually am. I'm gonna go whoop and put this thing in a little pocket dimension. Just wrap a little bubble around it, and then it's gone. Zoop.
so you're gonna open the portal? You still have to push it in. It is gonna.
Wait, with the plan, I guess, of the portal opening, would have tried to psychokinesis or psychokinesis, kind of move it into the portal if
Absolutely.
it is not moving on itself.
As a planar traveler, you do know some of the realms that you travel. When you open this portal, normally it takes a lot of precision. It takes a lot. Like when you are trying to open a specific dimension, you can feel that it works. Otherwise, it's just a random dimension. For whatever reason, you feel pulled to open this dimension. You feel like forced to do it. The hole opens, and it's just a howling abyss sound. The room grows cold, and you see like a little bit of gray fog sort of emanate as you recognize this place as the dimension of Luxite, which is a land of spirits and the dead in Nuovarden. But, I mean, other than that, you did successfully open a portal.
Perfect. Nothing wrong with the realm of the dead.
Would you like to still psychokinesis this thing in there?
Tithanos doesn't, but Jalen is going with the plan.
Okay.
We had a plan. Open, move it, close. That was a plan. Jalen's going to try, and we'll see what I have to do to fix whatever problem I create. 1 and a 4.
Hey.
So 4 works.
4 does work. Yeah, you push this thing off the pedestal into this portal. And it goes... The portal, soon after that, closes. Because you can only... Unless you want to maintain it, which you can with manifestation dice. The plan was to close it, right?
No. Yeah, the whole plan's to close it. Yeah, put it in there.
It disappears. A lot of energy. Like, you feel like a change in the air. You didn't even realize that, like, you felt like that electricity on your tongue this whole time. It was just so gradual you didn't notice. It's now gone. You feel like it feels like your whole head was humming this whole time and it just stops. Yeah, like looking at an old battery. The being before you still approaches you aggressively, but the device is gone, which I do applaud you for. This is a combat. Before we start this combat, I feel like this is actually a really good place for us to stop. You are in this amazing ancient Lanplac building. You just opened a portal to the land of the dead, shot a chaos device through it to remove it from the equation, and you are now about to potentially fight a Clockwork Lanplac servitor or run. I'm not sure which one it will be. You'll have to tune in next week to find out, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the boons. We didn't have any dooms, but maybe next time. Thanks for the hype train. Thanks for everything, guys. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you to my players. This has been Nuovarden from Adventure Slaying Production on Fresh Out the Box. I have been the board game guru and game master extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box. Thank you guys again for all the hype. Thank you guys again for all the follows, all the bits, all the everything. Thank you, Jahan, for being the second best game master in this group. Shout out to the Honorable Corbinian, who couldn't make it here tonight. Rest in peace. I'm Gary. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Well, I'm dead. No. I've been AD Springer, also known as Corbinian. You can follow me here on Twitch under Corbinian. You can also follow my Blue Sky as I stream stuff like Lex Arcana on Saturday, some Roman mystical stuff, some Fabula Ultima JRPG, TTRPG stuff, some Star Trek Adventures on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, playing in one, gaming and GMing in the other. So, and as for variety games, they happen when they happen. You just have to tune in.
I've been Keon, aka King Keon. You can find King Keon on Instagram to keep up with new music releases and shows if you live in the Los Angeles. Go fuck yourself, Gary. You're a terrorist and you have to be stopped. Yeah, thanks.
And I've been Ty Thalanos. I'm going to claim, I guess, the number spot for GM. You can find me jamming Wednesdays.
Is Ty Thalanos really quiet for you guys?
Yeah.
Did it again.
I would hate for your outro to be unhearable, so.
Yeah, we saved the best for last. Tythalanos is the only one of us who matters.
It's true.
It's true.
Okay, there we go.
Hey!
There you go.
I do not understand why that happens yet, but I am claiming, I guess, the third place jam spot. You can find me jamming. I'm Tythalanos. Find me jamming Wednesdays in my homebrew world as I play Pathfinder 2nd Edition with some friends. Otherwise, you can find me VTubing and such on Twitch. And again, whenever I feel like it, usually on the weekends. But excited to get back again for some more Nuovarden next week, Jahan. And again, thank you for being such a masterful seer as it is in Nuovarden.
I do appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night. Stay fresh.